Hello, and welcome to Puppy Stories. This story is about a nightmare to remember. And it goes like this. Reb Aaron was a shochet, and he was a very pious man. He did everything meticulously, and he was a very honest, sensitive, righteous person. One day, he goes to bed, and he wakes up sweating and afraid of what he just dreamt. And this is what he dreamt. He was in Gan Eden, and the prosecuting angel says Reb Aaron does not belong in Gan Eden. And this is why. A woman had come to him Erev Shabbos, and he was running to the mikveh, and she asked him, please, can you shacht this chicken for me? And Reb Aaron said, no, I don't have time. I have to go. And she says, listen, I didn't have a lot of money, but because the store was closing, the grocery man gave me this chicken for much less money. Please, can you shacht the chicken for me to make it kosher? The Rebbe Aaron says, I can't. I have to go to the mikvah. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to daven. I've got to get ready. I can't. And I just closed my shop, my shachat shop. I just closed it. I can't reopen it, and I just don't have time for this right now. The lady pleaded. She says, listen, my kids are only going to have fish and challah. That's all they're going to have, very little. If I could have this chicken, they could also have basar. They could also have a good meal with chicken, and it'll be a real Shabbos for us. Please shach this chicken for me. And he hurried on to the mikveh. He says, I'm sorry. Go find yourself another shochet. She cried and says, there isn't anybody. Everybody's closed. Please help me. And he woke up. So the prosecuting angel said that two things are going to happen to him. Either he has to come back down again into this world, or he's not going to be going to Gan Eden. And when he woke up, Rabbi Aaron woke up, it was told that he's not going to enter Gan Eden. So he got frightened. He woke up and he asked many Rebbeim, what should I do about the stream? I was thinking my whole life, nobody's ever come up to me, Erev Shabbos, to ask me to shach the chicken. And why would I be so insensitive? I'm thinking, that nothing like that has ever happened to me. I don't know what to do. They said, don't worry, Rabbi Aaron, go about your business. Forget about the stream. So he did. 20 years have passed. He forgot everything. And he's still a butcher and provided for his family. But now he's much older. He's a much older man. And a lady came running to him. A single mom had come running to him with a few children at home alone. And she came to him with this chicken that needed to be shacht in order for her to cook it. And it was Erev Shabbos. Please, Rabbi Aaron, can you please shacht this chicken for me? And he says, I can't. It's Erev Shabbos. I've got to go to the mikveh. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to get ready. I can't. She says, please, my children are only going to have challah and a little bit of fish for Shabbos dinner. Can you please? He says, listen, I just closed my shochet, my business. Go find somebody else. And she says, I can't. Everybody's not there. And he said, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And he went walking to the mikveh. She cried. She says, I have nobody to shech this chicken for me. And she went home. Reb Aaron went to the mikveh, did what he needed to. He came home. Shabbos candles were lit. The table was set. Everything was ready. He made kiddush. He made kiddush for his family. As he finished making kiddush, he sat down and he was in shock because he remembered his dream 20 years ago. 20 years ago, he remembered his dream. He took all the food. He took his challah, he took his wine, he took his chicken, he took his soup, he took his fish, he took his kugel, he took everything. And he started walking towards that lady's house. In those days, the towns were very close to each other, so there was an area around the houses. He took all his stuff and he walked and walked and walked and came to the lady's house. He knocked on the door and here it's Shabbos already. And he brought her everything. He brought her fish and chicken and challah and kugels and fruit and everything that he had in his house. He brought it to her. He says, please, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I rushed. I should have shut your kitchen. Please forgive me. And she was reluctant to take all this food like this, but her kids were starving, and she forgave him. And he went home, and he explained to the family what had happened. That the next day, Motzi Shabbos, when he was doing Havdalah, when he finished Havdalah, he passed away. He passed away, and he was able to enter Gan Eden. Tzaddikim get a flash of what's going to happen to them and get a warning or some kind of a sign. This person was definitely a tzaddik, and he remembered his dream. And because he remembered the nightmare that he had got 20 years before, he was able to finish what he had to in this world and enter Gan Eden peacefully. Thank you. Enjoy.